Hey, I hope you're having a great Saturday, a great Holy Saturday, the day that lies between Good Friday and Resurrection Sunday. But there's something unique about today. It being Saturday for Jews around the world. It's also Sabbath, and Sabbath is a day of rest. It's a day of delighting and stopping to worship and recenter ourselves around God, to remember who He is and remember what He's done for us. One of the things that He's done is He's actually given us an opportunity to live without fear. And although Holy Saturday isn't something that's normally talked about, and we don't really get a whole lot about it within the Gospels, there is a couple things that are in Scripture about Holy Saturday that I want to point out. In Matthew chapter 27, we actually see the religious leaders are dealing with something. They're dealing with fear. Fear of what the disciples may try to do with Jesus's body. And so what they do is they actually go to Pilate and they say, we need to do something to keep the disciples from coming and stealing Jesus's body, lest they go and start creating more chaos that would be worse than the chaos that already ensued. And one of the things about this chaos is that it actually was something that they were feeling deep inside of them, because they were afraid of losing the power that they had over the people. They were afraid of losing the authority that they had and the place that they had in their society. And so they put a stone in front of Jesus's tomb and they put guards on either side so that nobody could come and get Jesus's body. The other thing that we can learn from the Gospels about Holy Saturday is that the disciples were afraid. They were so afraid that they locked themselves in a room because they were afraid of the Jews. They were afraid of what the Jews might do to them. And so they locked themselves in this room and hid away because they weren't sure what was next. One of the things that's really unique is Holy Saturday kind of creates this place of mystery. And for many, mystery creates fear. It creates this question of what's next? I don't know what could come tomorrow. Well, today, 2,000 years later, we obviously know what happened. Jesus rose from the dead and we have a hope for eternity. But they didn't know. If you've ever seen a projector presentation back in the day with slides, when it would go from one slide to the next, there was always this black screen right in between. It's a really brief black screen. And Holy Saturday is a little bit like that black screen where we knew what happened, but we don't really know what's next. But we do know that there's this cutoff, this blackness that happens in between that creates mystery of what's coming next. Well, Holy Saturday is that black screen. And we have this mystery of thinking what's next. And currently in our day and age within the churches, we are in that Holy Saturday moment, that transition moment from what was to what's coming, anticipating the day that Jesus returns. Remembering what He did on the cross and knowing that He's coming, that there is a hope for eternity, a life for eternity that we get to experience as followers of Jesus. And so today I want to encourage you on this Holy Saturday to look at those things that you may be afraid of and rest in the mystery, knowing that the Father has you in His hands and that one day Jesus is going to come and He's going to return. That the resurrection life that has been promised to us, the kingdom that is to come, that is but is not yet, is coming. There is hope. There is joy. There is peace. And today on Holy Saturday, I want to encourage you, look that fear that you have in the face, rest in the mystery of it, knowing that there's hope tomorrow.